Hey guys, welcome back to some more Football Manager 2016 and episode 42 of the Everton Project. Today we are back with a huge match in the Barclays Premier League against Manchester City. So, before we get into things, let's have a look at the last few matches since the last episode, which was that amazing 3-2 victory against Atletico Madrid in the Champions League. And as you can see, we've still continued to have this remarkable streak that's been going on since November, and it's very reminiscent of the streak we went on. It wasn't that year, it was the year before this year, where we went on a very long winning streak, and that's meant to actually continue past March. Hold on. Is that better? There you go. Very much reminiscent of that, and we went within touching distance of winning the Premier League that year. But so let's go through the things. We then went on to win 5-0 in the FA Cup despite having only 10 men against Derby County in the FA Cup, with Morata, Ross Barkley and Romelu Lukaku scoring a hat-trick there. We then won 2-0 against Watford, Lukaku scoring 2. We then won 4-0 against Leicester City in the Premier League, with Reece Oxford scoring an own goal and Otamendi, Barkley and Saponic also on the score sheet. I keep doing that. We then won 1-0 in the return leg against Atletico Madrid, Romelu Lukaku scoring there. We then won 5-1 against Newcastle, Romelu Lukaku scoring another hat-trick and Dele Alli and Mario Götze also scoring. We then won 2-1 away to Arsenal in the FA Cup 6th round, with Lukaku scoring a brace there. Most recently we won 3-1 away to Swansea, with Alvaro Morata grabbing 2 and Christian Eriksen also scoring. But today it is a huge match, because if you look in the Premier League, we are currently on top of the table with a game in hand, so 71 points. Man United also on 71, they won earlier today, but hopefully we can win today to extend that back to 3 points clear. We're 7 points clear of third and Arsenal at the moment, and we're also 11 points clear of fourth, and we've already qualified for the Champions League, as you can see, so that's great. But let's have a look at squad performances. Top goal scorer is Romelu Lukaku with 27, and then Morata with 23. But if you look at the minutes per goal, Morata's is significantly better than Lukaku's. Top assists is Januzaj with 12 and Barbier with 11, and top average rating is Dele Alli, 7.82 now. He's gone up another 0.07 since the last episode, which is a big jump. But let's have a look at the team for today then. Aladad will start in goal. Seamus Coleman, Nicolas Otamendi, Phil Jones and Olivier Marin will start in defence. Dele Alli and Jack Wilshere will start in the middle, and Januzaj, Isco and Draxler will start behind Alvaro Morata up front. And we have a fairly strong bench if things go wrong, and still a couple of injuries around, and some horrible fitnesses down there. But let's get into things. This is a huge match against Man City, so hopefully we can win though. Man City aren't having the greatest season in the world. We've also tied down Leighton Baines to a new contract. I tried to get him on player coach, but the board really don't want to be spending more money on more coaches, apparently. So fair enough, but we'll get him down eventually. But this is a tough match. Here's Isco, and forward to Draxler. Good block there. Isco into the middle, but Douglas Costa now on the counter-attack, but good tackle by Marin, who's having a fabulous season. Here's Laporte. Now then Wilshere and Draxler and Isco, Morata. Oof, good save. Januzaj, Ali. Here's Wilshere, Ali, Marin. Oh, nothing happened. Now then. Oh dear, no. Good tackle. Here's is it Malcolm? I don't think it is Malcolm. It might be. But not much happening in this match, considering The two top teams. What a goal from Morata. A looping header over the goalkeeper, and that's his 150th league goal. Amazing stuff for him, Januzaj, and then Draxler and Morata. Oh yes, I love that. Over Joe Hart's head. And it's 1-0. That's a huge, huge goal in the future of this football club. And there's something interesting I need to show you at the end of the video, which is actually quite funny. Here's Marin, Wilshere, Ali, Morata, Draxler, Morata, 2-0. Come on. Oh, are we going to complete the Everton project this season? We're still in the Champions League. We have Man City in the Champions League, funnily enough. I don't know if you caught that on the schedule, but yeah, we've drawn Man City in the quarterfinals of the Champions League, and Barcelona are out. They were knocked out by Sporting Lisbon. I mean, Real Madrid is still in it, and I think Man United might still be in it as well. So there's still some huge, huge teams in there, but we have every chance this year to do the treble, and that's something, you know, just to think about. It is Malcolm, that guy. Into the box for Sterling. Oh, Malcolm, good save. It is something to bear in mind that we're still in the FA Cup as well, with Swansea in the semi-final. We can beat Man City in the Champions League, and we're on course to hat-trick for Morata. This is brilliant. Both my strikers are performing out of their skins every time I call upon them, and it's if one's not performing, I can just bring the other one on and he'll do the job. Morata wasn't performing against Derby, and then Lukaku came on, scored a hat-trick. Last game, Lukaku was playing rubbish, so I brought on Morata and he scored a brace. So it's great versatility from the squad, and it's just good to see. Good to see that I've got such strength and depth. That's worldwide. But yeah, we are set to win the Premier League title. We have a few big games coming up against Arsenal and Chelsea. But if we can get through them unscathed, I think we could be on for the first title as Everton manager, and that is a big moment. A big moment. But I'm not getting me feet off the ground yet, because there's still a lot of work to do. I think a big reason behind our form is Aladad. He's matured a lot this season. I have dropped him a couple of times and give Chesney a run in the team, but each time he's come back stronger, and he's had a lot of clean sheets now this season. That's great to see. Great to see. He has a lot of potential, does Aladad. Here's Wilshere, Ali, forward to Morata, 4 goals in a match for him. And I think he may have equalled Lukaku for the season now, because he scored 6 in the last 2 games. And I'll tell you what, our goal difference probably should go over 50 this season, which... Morata scored 5. Is he going to score the first Premier League double hat-trick? Well then, Man City 5-0. This is just insane. A perfect 10. 10 from Len. Dear. Right, Leonardo. We'll bring him on for a bit. Give Dele Alli a rest. But are we going to see the first Premier League... Morata here. Morata! Oh, that was his chance. Marin, Henderson. Oh dear. Might not get a better chance than that to score a Premier League double hat-trick. Actually, I'll tell a lie. I think Morata did score the first Premier League double hat-trick while he was playing for Arsenal, which is quite funny. But that's the end of the match. Morata is certainly the man of the match. That's 5-0 against Manchester City. That is insane. We dominated, absolutely dominated, and we're just in a massive purple patch, and I don't know when it's going to end. There you go, Morata. 28 goals in 28 appearances. That's pretty damn good. But if we have a look at the Premier League, I think it's under records, players. Most goals in a match. There it is, Alvaro Morata. He scored the Premier League's first double hat-trick in the first season when he signed for Arsenal. And yeah, he's got another one there, but just have a look at his scoring record. Just for a minute. That first season he scored 19 in 15 appearances. That was insane. He didn't do as well though for Arsenal in the next the next 4 seasons really. Then he came to us, scored 17 in 31, but this season 20 in 18. And he's only started 13 of those. That's sinking for a minute. But when we're going to come back, that is the question. And I think... Now, I could do another big match here. It could be a good match to do. Well, I tell you what. Provisionally, I'll pencil in the Arsenal match as the next episode. But if we get through to the FA Cup final and the Champions League semi-final and potentially the final, we could do a triple bill. If Southampton, if we're still fighting for the Premier League, we may have won it by that point. If we do that, and it could have been that match, the FA Cup final and the Champions League final all in one episode, which could be a nice special thing to go into the new year with, but that's looking ahead massively. But yeah, I will see you for some game in May sometime. But I hope you guys have enjoyed. Please leave a like down below if you did. You don't have to, of course, but it will mean a lot for me, and it will help the channel out a lot. I do really appreciate the support you guys give me, and as I said, I wouldn't even be doing this if it wasn't for you guys. But, yeah. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day, and I'll see you later.